Now, Mori has saw a letter which shows the photo of his grandfather and a map that actually lead him to him, in which we actually saw a backflash of how he does actually wants to go with his grandfather, but he actually left just before the tournament actually happens in the quarterfinals, in which we actually knew that he'll be the one to be in the second bout because Mira is going to be on the first bout. However, Han is still suspended, but we actually knew that he will actually watch in the sidelines, which we actually gonna see how they're gonna win this one, which is Team Soul versus Team Ju. But we actually see something definitely wrong because Mira go up against one of the members of the team, Lee Murray, and he's I have to be honest, when he actually removed his robe, he actually wearing nothing but his speedos, but he is very inappropriate where everybody's freaking out about it. But he actually knew how Mira fights, but he actually criticized her for being weak. But we actually knew that he also have a wooden sword, while Han is actually trying to find Mori. As soon as he actually went to the bathroom, he saw Jin from their previous battle was injured, where a young lady who's actually attacked him. On another scene, we saw Mori went into an abandoned warehouse where we actually saw his grandfather, but it's all a trap set by a man called Palong, and he actually using his doppelganger to actually attacking Mori. As soon as we actually saw what actually happened, we head back to the battle where Mira actually faced off against Lee, where he using his wooden sword that looked exactly like her sword from the Moonlight, sword style sword, but it's all actually an illusion caused by his previous sword form, which he actually calls his true sword. Sorry, Fin Shine, and which is actually a metal sword, which we actually saw Mira took it out of his hand, which it ran it back into his hand, which he said that only the rightful owner of the sword can be recognized by it. So we actually saw Mira going to battle for that sword, in which he continued to overwhelming her. But back at the warehouse, we saw Mori actually being overrun as well by the clones. Then we actually saw the real members of the Jeju, as we seen that the ones who in the tournament are fakes. Meanwhile, we saw the lady assassin battle Han, which he actually realized that he is actually John Gill team, in which he actually appeared to take her back with him, which we actually saw back in the battle. We saw Mira was about to be defeated, which we seen the spiral plane where she was actually trying to be stronger. Then a mirror version of her actually telling her to be stronger as well. Then we actually saw a image of many swordsmen actually in the battle. Then we actually saw Jun Chun actually in the battle as well, which she actually took his sword away from Lee, which we actually saw her have her Chao Shun which it called the great hero Wu Po Frotion, and she actually has the image of him as well. Then Lee actually using his Char Soul of Kraken, which she actually using the sword to defeat Lee, which she now actually has the first victory. But we saw Mori actually appeared and helping Mira just in time for the second round, where we actually saw him go up against Nan Han Sang, which he actually asked what happened to Pei Long, which he already defeated him, which Han never seen Mori look angry. As the battle actually begins, we saw him actually dodging Nan's attack, in which we see him using his Jin Mori original Blue Dragon kick, then using his Trin Blue Dragon kick on Nan, which they now know that is actually the members of Knox who actually infiltrated the tournament, in which we knew this is actually going to end badly. Now, everybody's going to ask me about the sword, which I looking up on the internet, which he's actually a general and a warlord who lived in the Eastern Han Dynasty of the Imperial China, which which he's actually a really big deal. So I actually knew that that name does seem familiar. So they actually use it as a sword name, which now Mira is the rightful owner of the sword. But we actually see Mori battle in the second round, which we knew that he actually took up the image of his grandfather. So we actually going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy here saying sign out. Laters and be safe.